DaniloBMMA podcast. I'm with David Angel. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
I know a little bit about your background. I know about your Combat Night MMA, but for the viewers that don't know, let's just give them a breakdown of like your career, how you started, and everything.
My career, well, I started as a kickboxer. I started kickboxing and doing Muay Thai at the age of 14, 15 years old. I ended up getting around 12 amateur fights.
Yeah.
And I had 2 MMA fights, and then I turned pro. So that was awesome. And right now I'm 1-0 as a pro.
So that 1-0 was Combat Night MMA.
Yes, sir.
I interviewed one guy for Combat Night MMA. He's a 5-0 fighter, David Macias. I don't know if you know him.
David what?
David Macias.
I'm not sure I've heard of him.
The guy, you know the video where the guy with the Pereira mask comes and the
Yeah.
the guy that beat his ass.
Okay.
Yeah. But so what weight do you fight at, and what's an event that you're looking to fight at next? Do you have any fights booked?
Yeah, I have a fight booked for May 2nd for Combat Night, and I fight at 135.
Who are you facing? Do you know?
Matthew Gurdy.
Matthew Gurdy. What's your martial art like? What's the main thing your background is?
I'm a kickboxer.
Kickboxing. What about? Is there any grappling? Do you have any grappling experience?
Oh yeah, for sure. I have it. Haven't gotten to display it too much yet.
Yeah.
All my MMA fights have ended in the first round, so I haven't gotten the chance to display my grappling yet. Mainly just my striking, my boxing for the most part. But I'm looking to display a little bit more this fight.
What gym do you train at?
AMAA, so American Martial Arts Academy.
Where is that located?
In Orlando on East Colonial.
What's one fighter that you base your game off of?
Ooh, that's a good question. Right now, probably Canelo.
Wait, you're Mexican?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear from the accent, bro. It's pretty cool.
Thank you, bro. Yeah, no, I every time I fight, I walk out with a poncho and a sombrero.
Do you have that on
giant Mexican flag?
Is there a video on Combat Night MMA with you walking out with that?
Yeah, on my MMA highlights. Yeah,
you gotta send that to me, right?
I'll send it to you for sure. Yeah, I always walk out with Mexican music, a giant flag, my poncho, sombrero.
You got the thing that I don't want to be racist, but the thing that goes like the
maracas.
Yeah, you got the maracas on.
No, I don't have any.
Too much.
That's a little bit too much.
Yeah, I feel you, man. What's the dream matchup? Let's forget about like realistic. What's one fighter that you fight in history, like right now, that's active? If you were like at your peak,
Piotr Jan. That's a dream matchup right there.
So bantamweight.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
5'8".
What's the biggest highlight you have in your career? Like, what's the moment where you thought like it hit peak? Like, was it a shot you landed? Was it a finish you got, or
probably my last fight? Yeah, we had a press conference. And the guy, his name was Ben. Ben was talking a lot of trash, like just I'm gonna take you down, whatever. You know, he was a grappler, very good in his own right. Beat a bunch of 45ers here in Florida, but we had a moment in the press conference where he was like, "Oh, you've never felt pressure like mine." I'm like, "Yeah, you can pressure me all you want, but when you pressure me, you're gonna feel this right hand." And I ended up dropping him first right hand I landed, and it was all smooth sailing from there.
Wait, so you dropped him. What happened after?
I ended up TKOing him.
Oh, you were on the ground and you were hitting him? What's the feeling?
No, it was a standing TKO.
Oh, he dropped and he got back up, or what?
Yeah, he got back up. I ended up for the next couple minutes just punching him over and over and over and over, and I ended up getting him a Muay Thai clinch, threw a couple knees, couple elbows, but he just took a bunch of punishment and they stopped the fight.
I don't know if he's Mexican. Do you model a bit of your game off of Diego Lopez?
I wouldn't say so. I'd like to say I'm a little bit more defensively sound. I don't get hit too much. He's Brazilian.
What's the greatest? Oh yeah, it's because of the Lopez.
Yeah. It's all cool.
What's the greatest lesson you've learned while training mixed martial arts?
one fight doesn't define you, and God is all powerful.
And which trainer has helped you the most while coming up?
Um, I have three coaches that have really impacted my life. I'd like to say all of them in their own right have changed my life. All of them, Eric Giannini, Jason Carapellucci, and Julian Hanau, they all specialize in something. One in boxing, one in MMA and wrestling, and the other is a amazing kickboxing and Muay Thai instructor. So they've all given me life lessons that I carry with me every single day.
Would you ever go train in Mexico?
I'd love to. I want to fight in Mexico. I want to fight in Mexico one day.
The Combat Night MMA, it's always popping up on my feed. The way the face-offs are, everything, all that. What's the plan going into the May fight? Are you gonna surprise him with something on the face-offs, or like what's like technique wise? You know what I mean?
It's plain and simple, man. Just knock him out in the first round. That's the goal always. Finish him and show some levels.
Not too much show.
It just it really depends. It really depends. We'll see. We have a couple game plans, but I don't think he's ever met a fighter of my caliber. I haven't really, like I said, I haven't gotten to display too much because my fights end pretty quickly. So hopefully, if whatever the reason may be, it goes a little further. I hope to display like I always do.
So where do you see yourself in 12 months?
5-0, 5-0, because I just signed a contract with Combat Night, a 4-fight contract. I'm 1-0 right now. I see myself as 5-0.
So you're thinking of 4 fights in a year.
hmm I genuinely believe I'm different from the rest of the fighters in Combat Night. I show levels every time I come out. There's I know I'm special, so I can't wait to keep displaying.
Walk us through your day-to-day life, like training and everything.
Training wise, I usually train around the evening, so 7 p.m. I usually get there around 6:30. It's every day. It's hard, man. We have Jason comes in. I normally stretch. I like to be loose. They try and kill us. Our coaches try and kill us, and there's just a lot of praying throughout the day. I have my job. I work in construction, so usually it's day to day. It's work. I get out of work. I eat, and then I train until like 11, 10 p.m.
One of the previous fighters that I've interviewed, David Macias, he said that as he was going first into his career, he'd work a lot and he couldn't have enough time for MMA. He has a 5-0 record now and he's dropped his hours. Like that's something you're gonna do if you get comfortable enough with your record that it gets like 5-0, 7-0. Are you gonna lay off the job for a bit?
Oh, it really depends. I'm not gonna sit here and say like complain about my life. I enjoy my life. I'm very thankful for the opportunities I get. It really depends. I don't want to speak too much into the future, but if the money's right and everything, yeah, full time training. That's the goal. Training full time.
So, I know you signed with Combat Night MMA, but does that mean you can't fight with any other organizations?
If the UFC calls up, yes, we
Yeah.
can. If the UFC calls, yeah, that's a go for sure.
The White House card is coming up. Chimaev versus Strickland and Ilya Topuria versus Justin Gaethje. What are your predictions?
Wait, is Chimaev's on the White House card? I thought it was Alex Pereira and Cyril Gahn.
No, the one before. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chimaev and Strickland. Honestly, I think Strickland is gonna give Chimaev a run for his money.
But he's not going to win.
Oh no, man, I don't know. Because we see Chimaev get outstruck a lot. Whenever it was on the feet with Dricus, he was getting outstruck.
Yeah, but
So-
can Strickland defend the takedowns? That's the question.
I don't know. It really depends on if he can break Strickland or not. I don't think he can. But it really, I don't know, man. That's a tough one because I haven't seen too much. People usually don't take Strickland down too much apart from when he was back at 70. So I'd love to see it. I can't wait to see that one.
And the Justin Gaethje and the Alex Pereira. Justin Gaethje, Topuria, Pereira, Gane.
Yo, Ilya's gonna knock him out, man. He's gonna knock
First
that boy out for sure.
parlay's getting put or what? I mean, just
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, probably
first round. There's
first
no
round, first round.
there's no way he's making it out of one.
Yeah, no, because he's going to exchange with him for sure. We might have, that little in the first 10 seconds, and if they exchange, I just don't think Justin can hang with Ilya. And then Alex and Cyril go. I think it'll be competitive. I think it'll be competitive for sure.
Where would you want to train if you could train anywhere right now? Like,
Right now, I definitely do want to go to Thailand.
yeah.
Want to go to Thailand for sure. I want to go to Mexico to train my boxing over there. Thailand for Muay Thai. Obviously, probably Dagestan for wrestling. I have a couple spots I want to go to for sure.
So for the fight promotions that are watching, what do you have to offer? Like I know, but what do you have to offer just for them to
Honestly, I'm a finisher. I always go in for the kill. I'm an entertaining fighter for sure. I never coast. I can back up. I walk the walk, talk the talk. I'm definitely special for sure, and I show it every time I fight.
Have you ever since you were a kid, you wanted to be a fighter, or was it something you picked up later down the road?
I picked it up definitely for sure later down the road. I was getting bullied a lot when I was younger, and one of my friends invited me to the gym I'm training at right now, and I ended up falling in love with it. At first, I wasn't too sure because I was really shy. It was confidence wasn't there, and my head coach Eric Giannini, he told me like he taught me how to believe in myself. And that's where I started really. So as I went on, as I got better, I ended up I started doing amateur fights, kickboxing, Muay Thai. I started winning, and he was the first one to believe in me. When I didn't believe in myself.
So when you the bullying, the picking, everything, when that happened and you started training, did you get your get back or what?
No, I'm Christian, so it was
You didn't care?
but yeah, it happens. It later on in life is gonna be the same thing. People will do you wrong. People will, it's not about revenge. To me, it's you just show love and kindness to everyone, regardless of how they treat you.
10 years down the road, what do you want people to say about David Andrew?
Honestly, I just want to spread God's word. I want to spread the gospel, and I
Yeah.
want people to know that you can do anything through Jesus Christ if you believe in Him. That's the goal, man. Just keep spreading God's message. Keep showing people that if you put your faith in God and you do the work, that you can do it.
I agree. I agree. Uh, so is MMA your main thing, or is it? Well, God's obviously your first thing, right? But is
Mhm.
MMA like what you really want to do, or is it just like a hobby for now? You know what I mean? Like I don't want to sound.
Yeah, yeah, no. No, for sure it's I love MMA. I love competition. I love the obstacles. MMA apart from obviously God, it's what I want to do for the rest of my life. If I could compete for the rest of my life, I would. But I know one day that chapter will have to close. So I do cherish my family just as much as I cherish MMA. But for right now, I'm just enjoying every single second.
So let's say you have your career, your pro fighter. Let's say your record's like decent record, right?
Hmm.
Do you go down the line? I know you can't really think about it right now, but does it cross your mind that maybe you want to become a coach when you retire?
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely want to give back later on. Because I know that one day I'll meet another David. You know,
Yeah.
and he will probably need guidance. So I'm looking to definitely give back the same way that the sport has given to me, and the same way that the Lord has blessed me with these amazing people in my life, like my coaches, my teammates. I'm looking to do the same for other people as well.
For the UFC, what's your what do you think do you need to improve on the most? Like, what's the thing that you're like really need to work on in order to that you're working on in order to get to that level? The not UFC, but like not just UFC, but like a generally high level.
Honestly, I don't mean to. I hope it doesn't come off as cocky, but I think I'm ready right now. I train everywhere. I train every situation and every art. and I do my very best. So I believe I'm at the top right now. But I don't think I'm invincible. I don't think that there's nothing that I don't need to work on, but I work on everything every single day. So I feel like if the UFC were to call right now, I'd be ready to go.
Thank you for joining me. If you want to shout out your Instagram, final messages, promotions, call outs, whatever.
Oh yeah, for sure. King David Angel on Instagram with 2 L's at the end. And watch me fight May 2nd. You definitely don't want to miss it. I am the future UFC bantamweight champion of the world. And everyone will see my rise. You've heard it here first. I will be the UFC champion one day.
Thank you,
And glory
sir.
to God. Glory to God Almighty, most
Of course,
importantly.
of course. Thank you, sir.